Yeah, hi guys.
And
Hi, hi.
and
Okay, today we'll discuss data migration from one instance to another instance. Another, suppose in an organization level, how that configuration happen like so, they'll maintain 2 or 3 Jira instance anywhere. Like one is a productions, one is a test environment. Test environment they call as a dev or dev instant or UAT or stage or something like this. Okay, so if they are using any two versions, suppose example they are using two instance, one is a productions, one is a test environment. Okay, so what they're doing, like if any major requirements will become, so first they will do the change the work in test environment only, like to set up projects, like to any workflow changes or anything. So they will do first in a stage environment. If it is a working fine, then they will move the same things into production version. But sometimes if I receive that more work, like existing project configuration, suppose that is a project is live, so they're asking some changes. If I go and if I directly the changes I'll do in a production environment, might be it is affected to something. So and they are not sure, some people they are not sure, so please show me first, then if it is working fine, so we'll go with live something, they'll tell like this. So in this case as well, we need to do the first that changes are everything into stage version. To do in a stage version first, we want that complete data into stage. So and security purpose, to practice purpose, not practice, and to pre-validations, security pre-validations, and before to develop anything, some testing purpose, so everything to security purpose also we are using that stage enrollment always in organization level. So new, if suppose some people ask you to develop some workflow, first you need to do in the stage environment. If they are fine it, we need to move it. So some people they'll ask like, please install this plugin and do these configurations. If you are directly install the plugin in production version, based on these things like Jira might be slow. So in a production versions, in organization level, never use that trial licenses. Okay, so any trialings and everything they will use in testing enrollment. If it is working fine, then only they will move to production versions. Okay, but here organizations every time they keep on maintaining same data what they're using in production, they will move that complete data into stage version weekly wise. So based on organization request, weekly wise or 15 days and 30 days once, so they will move that all production data into stage environment to maintaining mirror of data. And suppose security purpose as well, suppose if my Jira is working down production version, so something I deleted one project, so I can bring that project from stage version. Okay, so security purpose and pre-validations, and one more thing, this is
Sir,
testing purpose.
hello.
Yeah,
Sir, but in server also there will be the same things will be stored, right?
I think they'll maintain two different version, two different stores, see what you're saying, like I'm not understand what.
Sir, no, sir. What and all we are doing in Jira, right? The same
Mm,
projects and all will be stored in server, right?
yes,
So
right.
if any problem occurs, means we can directly connect with the server and take the backup. Now, what is the use of using staging that type of thing?
Aryan, that is I'm saying, like, see, if it is stored in here, suppose if the server also it is crash, then what you do? If server
Okay,
is crash,
fine,
mm,
fine, 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 fine.
suppose
Okay, okay.
suppose I have one project in production versions, so they're asking
Ah,
me to do some changes.
ah,
Okay, so I'm not sure that configuration is works fine or not. So in this case, I need to test first, right? So where I need to
okay,
test that,
fine, fine.
right?
Yeah.
Okay, and suppose if they ask you to change that complete project in they provided good very documentation, and they ask you to create this project first. Once you create that projects, if you create in the production version, might be they will ask, I don't want this custom field type, you just custom field type, and many changes they will ask before go to live, before move to live. So they're asking many changes, many validation will be there. So if that all validation, all changes, if you are doing production, that is not good because of the multiple workflows created, multiple like custom fields created, screens. So that is will take, that is not good thing for doing productions. So production we need to maintain always clean. So the all things first we are developing product, I mean at the stage version. If they are okay, that's only the project we can able to move to productions, right?
And one more thing, sir. I just wanted to know how many, in a month, how many production will go into live like that?
That we can't tell based on your organization things,
Okay, okay, okay.
right?
Based on
So
organization, it.
based on
Uh,
organizations only. So monthly wise we can't go live or something. So sometimes
uh,
for 1 month I created 40 project once. Sometimes in the 3 months I've not created any project. So that is based on time and based on your organizations. If the
okay.
requirement will become, you have to do it.
Uh, okay,
That's it.
okay, okay,
Okay.
okay. Thank you, thank you.
So
Yeah.
here, like how we need to move to data from productions to stage. Okay, suppose here you can see I have a two Jira instance. One is a localhost 8080. So here I have many projects, many users or something. So to check that, go to systems. If you go to systems, so we have system info options. In the system info options, like we have complete issue statistics, how many issues we have, I mean how many projects we have or something. All things we can able to see from here. And also have next 1220. This is my different Jira. So if I go here, if I click on system option from here as well, system like system configurations. So if you go to system info, if you move to little bit down, and we have here, see here we have like database statistics. So this is means like, and archived issues, archived projects, attachments 1, comment 6, component 64, custom field 57, groups, and I have projects here as a 5 projects, and resolution 7. So complete how many the day, I mean that count will be comes from here about our instant, how many project, custom field, resolution, screens, field configuration, workflows, everything will be comes to here. Okay, suppose in 1220 I have only 5 projects. So but coming to here and coming to my 8080, so I will check something. Yeah, it's not happening. Yeah. So if you see here, this is my production, these things like here, see attachment 26,000 and components 84,324, custom with 506, issues 30,811, and project is 85 have here, and resolutions 10, screens 51. So this all data I need to move from 8080 to 1220. Okay, so how we need to migrate that complete data, attachments, everything we need to migrate it. Suppose here I'm using some plugins as well. So if you comes to here, I'm using some plugins manage. If I'm click on manage apps, here also if you see, so if you see here, I'm using many add-ons here. Okay, so but in 1220 I'm not using any add-ons. So these add-ons as well we need to move from that 80802 here. So I'm using very less add-ons here. Okay, so these all add-ons, how we need to migrate from productions to say stage also. So complete information. So to migrating this data, first step is like, suppose I'll tell you like 8080 to 1220. I'm migrating this. The first step is the two version always should be same version. This is the pre-requirement. So when this two version is the same version, so then only the data will we can able to move it. So if that the two version is different, the data will not import. So while importing, it will be get error. So the first step here is to maintaining the two versions of same versions, two instant of same versions. So I can see here my version is the 880 is 880. This is the version. So this is also 880. So and in organizations level as well, if they're using any test environment production, so they'll keep on maintaining same versions only. Okay, and next thing is like, so how we need to migrate. Okay, so first is done. Second step, we need to take backup. Okay, so 8080 backup, we need to take 8080 backup. Okay, so once we take 8080 backup, where it will be stored? Application data, Jira, export, right? Okay, we'll do these steps. Second step, two versions are same. So next we need to take backup. So this is the 8080. So I'll go here, I'll take backup. So admin console system, where I need to show like we have these backup systems. Just click on it, and here I'll take like migration backup. Just click on backup.
సేమ్ వర్షన్స్ లేకుండా మనం డేటా మనం ట్రాన్స్ఫర్ చేసే కాదు.
కాదు, ఎందుకంటే మనం డేటా ఇంపోర్ట్ చేసేటప్పుడు మనకి ఎర్రర్ వస్తుంది. సో డిఫరెంట్ వర్షన్ అని చెప్పి ఈజీగా వచ్చేస్తుంది అది.
అంటే ఇప్పుడు
See,
మనము ఇప్పుడు మనం 8080 వచ్చి ఒక 7 పాయింట్ సంథింగ్ ఉన్నానుకో, ఇప్పుడు 1220 హోస్ట్ వచ్చి 8 అట్లా సంథింగ్ ఉన్నప్పుడు మనము అప్గ్రేడ్ చేసుకోవాలా లేకపోతే
అప్గ్రేడ్ చేసుకోవాలి? ఎస్, సేమ్ వర్షన్ మెయింటైన్ చేసుకోవాలి. అంటే ప్రొడక్షన్ వర్షన్ కి ఈక్వల్ వర్షన్ మనం మెయింటైన్ చేయాలి.
ఓకే,
ఓకేనా? అండ్ ఎందుకంటే ఆర్గనైజేషన్ లెవెల్లో కూడా సపోజ్ నాకు ప్రొడక్షన్ స్టేజ్ యూజ్ చేస్తున్నా, నేను 8 వర్షన్ యూజ్ చేస్తున్నా. సో మై ఆర్గనైజేషన్ డిసైడెడ్ టు అప్గ్రేడ్ దట్ వర్షన్స్ టు 8.5. నేను డైరెక్ట్ గా ప్రొడక్షన్ చేయలేను కదా. ప్రొడక్షన్ చేస్తే ఇట్ ఈస్ ప్రాబ్లం రావచ్చు. అండ్ బిఫోర్ అది అసలు 8.5 ఎలా వర్క్ చేస్తుంది ఏంటి అని అసలు డిసైడ్ అవ్వకుండా డైరెక్ట్ ప్రొడక్షన్ అప్గ్రేడ్ చేయలేరు. సో ఈ స్టెప్స్ యాజ్ వెల్. సో ఎప్పుడైనా వాళ్ళు మైగ్రేషన్స్ కానీ అప్గ్రేడేషన్స్ కానీ ఏమైనా ప్లాన్ చేసినా ఫస్ట్ వాళ్ళు స్టేజ్ ఎన్రోల్మెంట్ లో ట్రై చేస్తారు. అప్గ్రేడేషన్స్ కానీ మైగ్రేషన్స్, డేటాబేసెస్. సో ఆ స్టేజ్ ఎన్రోల్మెంట్ కంప్లీట్ వర్క్ అయిన తర్వాత ప్రొడక్షన్కి వస్తారు. సో కంప్లీట్ ఎవ్రీథింగ్ వాళ్ళు లైవ్ కు పోయే ముందు ఎవ్రీథింగ్ దే విల్ చెక్ ఇన్ టు స్టేజ్ వర్షన్, స్టేజ్ ఆర్ డెవ్, దే కాల్ ఎనీథింగ్. ఓకే, సో అక్కడ చెక్ చేసుకున్న తర్వాతనే. సో మనం ఇవన్నీ చేయడానికి సేమ్ వర్షన్స్ యూజ్ చేస్తాం.
ఓకే
ఓకే, సో డిఫరెంట్ వర్షన్స్ నో ఛాన్స్. డిఫరెంట్ వర్షన్ యూజ్ చేస్తే అసలు యూజ్ లేదు కదా. స్టేజ్ యూజ్ చేయడం కూడా నో యూజ్, రైట్?
ఓకే.
Attachment will not be backup. This automatically done. XML generate complex may be delay before to upgrades. Yeah. Okay, so this backup is done. Program files, Atlassian, application data, Jira, export migration. So this is I have where my Jira is having here program files. In here, my Jira having here program files. So this is I having in applications. Okay, so in organizations level, they will maintain these two Jiras into different servers. So because of might be so some small organizations they will use into same like server only, suppose CRD folder something like that, but sometimes they will use into two different servers. Okay, so if it is a two different servers as well, how we need to move it? So these are first step, same versions. Next we need to take backup of application data, Jira export folder, it will be stored. So I will go to there, C programs, C program files, Atlassian, application data, Jira, export folder. So here I have migrations.zip. Okay, so this I need to move to target instant. Third step, same backup. I need to move target instance import folder. Okay, so import folder here have so in a 1220 I have in applications Atlassian application data Jira import folder. So I need to move the same backups to target instant import folder. Okay, so where I need to move that, if I move to here, so sorry, so I'll open this and I'll copy this. Okay, so once you take copy of this and go to C program or C folder again. So I have before I have this application files, another Jira I have in applications. Just if I click on here, I have Atlassian. In Atlassian, so I have application data, Jira, and here I have import folder. Okay, I need to move that same backups to here, migration.zip. Okay, fine. But I'm already told we are already discussing one thing like in this export folder. Okay, in export folder only projects configurations, project and configurations and user management. Only stored project configurations and user management. But suppose I have attachments, right? I have logos, I have avatars, I have plugins, right? So this is also I have attachments, logos, suppose avatar. So logos mean this Capgemini I have put here. So here I don't have any Capgemini logo or symbol or so just Jira symbol is there here. Suppose I have here logos, each and projects I'll put it some avatars, some project wise I'll put it some images. Okay, and issue type for as well, so we can able to put some images and some users can able to put their like their profile pictures. And I told you something like I'm using this user, I mean manage apps. So how these plugins automatically comes to there, that exact plugins and exact the plugin configurations and everything should be comes to same. Okay, so how we need to move to this all like projects, project configurations, user management, it will be moved through this backup. But coming to attachments, avatar, logos and plugins, how we need to move? So if you open this instant, like program files instant, okay, so if I open program files instant, Atlassian, application data, Jira, see, can you see here, every time attachments will be stored in different folders. So how we need to capture that means, if you comes to any instance systems, we have here attachments options. So if you click on here, if you click on attachments, this is the directory to stored attachments, program files, Atlassian, application data, Jira, data, attachments. Okay, we are in Jira place. So here data folder. So here is a data folder. In a data, they have attachments, and if you open projects, so suppose if I open Cox project, so here this is the issue type. In this issue type, so this is the issue keys. So if I open Cox 271, so this is the attachment is attached there. So this all attachments as well we need to move to stage version. So how we need to move this file as well. So this complete file we need to copy, and we need to move to this 1220 file. So it means like these attachments will be stored in data folder, right? So attachment avatar will be stored in data folder, right? So this data folder as well I need to move to stage means like move to 1220. Okay, and this avatar logos. So if you see here in a data, attachments avatar is there. So but where is logos? So logos, if you comes to here, this is the logos I have. This is Capgemini, some symbols I have this. So I need to move this file as well. Next, if you comes to little bit down, we have your plugin options. If you open this plugin, we have install plugins. So you can able to move this complete plugins. So installations plugin to that configurations, everything will be stored in this plugin folder only. If you can move this install plugin, that is fine. Installation plugin only will be moved, or you can able to move this all the folder as well. So that is some install, but when default plugins also there, only this is the what we are installing, that plugin information is. Okay, so either you can able to move complete thing as well. So I'll move to all these things. Okay, make sure like what we need to move to exactly here. Like first step is what we are taking backup, we need to move to import folder. Then these attachments, avatar, logos, plugin will be stored in different folders. So that folder as well we need to move to target instant. Okay, so how we need to migrate that? Just copy this. I'll copy all. Right, in the data folder I have two. Okay, I'll just copy these three. Okay, I'll go with C program, application data, Atlassian, application data, Jira. So have here also data, logos. If you open logos, is nothing is not there. And plugins also is a little bit plugins install. I have using 2 or 3 plugins, so the same will be having here. So I can able to save it here directly. I'll paste it here, but it will comes to override options. So I'll select it override, so that everything will be override with the existing data. Okay, so this data, logos, plugins, we need to override with the existing things. So I'm already having this, and I need to move that complete plugins to here. The plugins, like I need to override this all information, so it will be override that new data. From this data it will be override to these folders. So but when it comes to here also I have folders, right? Attachments, avatar, data folder I have, logos folder I have, everything I have, right? So when installing only it will become same data. So I have data folder, I have logos folder, and I have plugins folder. But how we need to this, when you are copy this and go to here, just paste it or override it with this existing data, so it will become, so all will be override it. So once it is override it, so this data is working. So without move these folders like attachment, avatar, logos, if you have restored it, your data is not importing correctly, not importing, like, so attachment will not come. So suppose in any ticket I'm attaching anything, so that attachment will not comes to here, and logos it will not comes to here, and avatars like any projects, images and profile images, that all not comes to here, and plugins also will not comes to here. So to move complete things, this backup and data folder and logos, plugins, so this all we need to move it.
Swaroop recording permission అమ్మా.
See, suppose if it is a two different servers, how we need to migrate? So now it is in within the server within my laptop. So I'm just copying from program files. I'm moving to application my folder. But if it is a two different version, I mean places, how we need to migrate? So I'm already told you with WinSAP, WinSAP folder. I mean this software we have. If you are open this WinSAP, the left side will get it this our local system and right side is the server. First, we need to connect with 8080 server and we need to take backup. This all attachments, this all folders, we need to move from 8080 to our local system. Then we need to connect with 1220 server and from our local system to, we need to move to this 1220 server. Then we need to open this server and we need to restore that. Okay, so if it is a Linux environment or Windows environment, same through WinSAP, which is helpful for to, I mean, like connect with the server and to take and to moving files from local system to server or server to local system. But we cannot able to move to 8080 to directly server to server. We cannot able to move it. So from server to our local system to again another server. Okay.
So that is the only use of WinSAP, right?
Yes. Yeah. It is only 1 minute.
Nagaraj, how can we do from server to cloud? Is there any difference for that also?
Yeah, that is in a next class. He will come.
Okay.
Okay, we'll rejoin it. It will be over.